Hey guys, now in today's video we're taking a look at the brand new Edifier S5 headphones. These are planar magnetic headphones that are going to give you an amazing audio experience. If you're looking for the ultimate experience in audio, high fidelity, both wireless and Wi-Fi, and you want to be able to have crisp audio, amazing detail, you'll want to check out this video. Let's go and check them out. Now, the Edifier S5 planar magnetic headphones, I put them in a more premium range for a couple reasons, and you're going to see this during the unboxing. First of all, they have planar magnetic drivers, which are going to give you an audio experience that's going to be very different than anything else that you had before if you've never experienced planar magnetic drivers. And my experience has been when I reviewed these type of headphones with this type of technology is that they're typically on the upper end of, I would say, the audio experience. Now, these are going to give you an amazing detailed experience when it comes to audio, especially as you focus on vocals, if you focus on, again, the instruments. And you'll see in one of our audio tests how all the instruments and the vocals come to life when it comes to this specific technology. Now, from a bass perspective, and we'll talk about this as we go into the audio, you're going to see that the bass is present, but these are not headbanging type bass type headphones because they're really about the detail. Now, they do feature Qualcomm's QC5181 chipset, which is going to give you an amazing audio experience, especially if you have a product that supports a lot of Qualcomm's technology. Now, one of the things that sets these things apart, and this is something that blew me away, is the fact that they have an 80-hour battery life. You don't see that regularly when it comes to headphones. Now, these do have dual mics with active noise canceling or a noise cancellation technology, because not only can you use these for listening to music, but you can use these as gaming headphones. They actually have a gaming mode or setting that you can choose, and you could use these either Bluetooth or you can use them wired. So you're looking at Bluetooth version 5.4 if you go the Bluetooth route, or if you go wired, you could go wired connected. Now, the thing about this is that you have an app that's called the Edifier Connect X app, and these are hi-fi or high-res audio, cable and wireless, and I don't see that really often. Typically, when I'm working with headphones, if you have them connected, you can get this high-res audio mode, but if you have wireless, not so much. So you're going to have both with this specific product, and when you see the product, you'll see why I call them more on the premium line. Snapdragon sound, and again, that Bluetooth 5.4 as we discussed. Now, you do have multiple audio modes that you can work with. You can work with an original mode, a dynamic mode, a monitor mode, and then you're going to have a customized mode, which is really setting the EQ to what you'd like. The Snapdragon sound is also going to be one of the codecs, Qualcomm aptX, lossless Qualcomm, and you can see that there's a whole bunch of different type of, again, codecs that you can expect. So this is a very feature-rich, premium, in my opinion, headphone. I want to show you the unboxing experience because the unboxing experience also speaks to the quality that you're going to get from these. Now, let's take a look at the packaging, and this is where you'll get a sense of that premium experience. So far, you have the details that we talked about, fast pairing. Also, as soon as you connect this to your phone or you turn on Bluetooth, it's going to pop up and show up. You see the Snapdragon technology, the high-res audio that we talked about, both wired and wireless. And, again, this is going to be compatible with any device that you have that's going to support, again, either wired or wireless connectivity. Now, here you can see the planar magnetic view, that how this is very different than traditional, I would say, headphones and speakers, and what the technology looks like right here. Now, one of the things I wanted to highlight about these as we look at the unboxing is that you're not going to get active noise canceling with these. And so that's one thing I just wanted to highlight. These are really focused on audio, not so much noise canceling. Now, we'll go ahead and remove the top, and I'll tell you, I like the feel of this. It has kind of like a really soft feel to it. Really nice, and I like the pattern that they have right there, really showcasing the actual headphones themselves. We'll go ahead and put this over here to the side, and you can see how the packaging is set up. So here we have, again, our STAX SPIRIT right there, S5s. And what I like, and this is the other thing about this experience, I need to show you something else. I almost forgot this. User guide. User guide is in a nice premium envelope. Check this out. Here's all the details, instructions, and I just, you know, I just look at the detail. I just really like this part of the experience, how well thought out the packaging is, giving you, again, that premium experience for these type of headphones. We'll put that aside because we're not going to look at the user guide. Over here you have accessories right there inside, is nicely tucked away, and we'll see what we have in here. So you have a USB-A to USB-C cable. We won't want to play with that or eat that. You have also your audio cable here. You have, again, a little cap here cover. So we'll go ahead and open this up so you can see this. Or actually maybe not, because it's going to fight me, so I'll put that over to the side. And you have a cable converter, right? So that's everything we have there. Now over here, what I like about this, and that's all there is here, is that they actually give you another set of earpieces. And I tell you that there is a nice weight to these that gives it that premium feel. So here what you have is, we're going to see this in a second, you have some earpieces that are made out of a leather-like material. Over here, you have basically a fabric type material, and you can switch them out. Don't often see headphones that give you the choice. And reason why you go from the leather-like material to something like this is if you want to deal with not overheating, right? Because some of us may overheat. I didn't experience that with these, but I just wanted to show you when you put them on your ear, how much they cover. So I've had headphones that when I put them on, they kind of press on my earlobe. These, see that? They're pretty much swallowing my ears, right? So really nice, generous size, and everything feels so nice. The actual, I would say the little bags where these are in, feels satiny smooth, feels nice and premium. And again, I think that's what they were really going for right here. Now, I gotta see if I can put these back in, and yes, I can. So we'll put those over to the side. Now over here we have the actual case, and this is a crush-proof case. This is going to be easy for you to travel with. So if you want to travel with these, you know, watch TV, do that kind of stuff, this is going to work. Over here, everything is nicely put inside the case. There isn't anything else here except some nice foam and a nice separator, and you can see how nicely these collapse. And then as we open these up, we'll go ahead and take a closer look at these. We'll put these earpieces over to the side. And here, I've had already turned them on and have them connected. But what you'll notice is your earpieces, again, very generous type material. They have a nice look to them. The material is nice. Again, this is premium plastic, but hey, you guys know what I mean. This, as we open it up, is really flexible. And again, what you have is your power button in the middle, your volume rocker, Bluetooth connection, USB-C, and then your audio aux cable there that you would use. And you see that really like stealth logo. I like that, right? Nice clicky responsive adjustment. And again, you do have your left and right indicator there. I'm going to show you what these look like on. And I want to say that I get no vicing whatsoever. Now, as you take a look at these, you have some space on the sides, obviously. I'm going to turn to the right, and I'm going to turn to the left. And what I have to say about these is that these are very comfortable to wear. You can wear these for hours, and you could use these either for watching movies or for gaming because of the gaming mode, and also you can do all this configuration on the app. You, again, are going to experience, in my experience, there is some noise bleeding. People will be able to hear. And even as I'm speaking right now, I can hear myself. There is some muffling that takes place, but these are not giving me an isolated, passive, noise-canceling experience. I can hear myself, and I don't have to speak loud. That's just something for you to be aware of about how these are designed. Now, we talked about the audio experience, and I mentioned how, from an audio experience, these have great music separation. And what I love about this is the fidelity that you're going to hear in the audio that you're listening to. If you love vocals, if you love instruments, if you like the combination of them both, if you like the richness, if you like immersive, you know, you're going to get that. If you're looking for bass, head-knocking bass, you know what I'm talking about. That's not what these are all about. Bass is going to be present, but it's not going to be that head-knocking bass. This is going to be about refinement, right? And then in the gaming sense, they perform extremely well as well. But again, it's for a different type of audio experience. So Just want to make sure that you guys get that, and you'll hear that in our audio test. Now, let's go into call quality. Now, next we're going to do a call quality test of the Edifier S5 in a quiet environment. Take a look at our decibel readings. Anywhere between 37 and 41 decibels of noise. It's going to switch.
Now this is what the Edifier S5 is going to sound like in a quiet environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test. Now next we're going to add some wind to the environment. This is what the Edifier S5 sound like with wind in the environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test.
Now we're adding significant noise to the environment, and as you can see here, the decibel readings are anywhere between 50 and 81 decibels of noise. What we're going to do is we're going to stay quiet and see how much noise the edifiers are canceling and continue with the audio test. It's going to switch.
Now this is what the Edifier S5 would sound like in a noisy environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test. Now if you're wondering what the Edifier S5 would sound like if you were gaming and an infant was crying in the background, well, this is what they're going to sound like with an infant crying in the background. Now if you're wondering what they sound like with a dog barking in the background, well, this is what they're going to sound like with a dog barking. Now if you're wondering what they're going to sound like with the doorbell ringing, well, this is what they sound like with the doorbell ringing.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors, they kinda tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are.
All right, guys, so now let's take a look at the app and so you can see what's going on here. So this is a really nice looking app. So here you have the Edifier STAX Sprite. So guys, now let's take a look at the app. So here you have the Edifier STAX Spirit S5. And what you can see here is your battery. You can see, again, your Snapdragon and also the high-res logo if that's what you were experiencing at the time. You also have your ear pads set up, and what I like about this is depending on the ear pads you have, you either have your leather ear pads on or you have your cooling mesh ear pods or earpieces on. And depending on those ear pieces or ear pads, you're going to have a different audio experience, so the app adjusts to that, and I really like that it does that. You also then have your sound effects, and here you can see that you have either a customized mode, an original mode, dynamic mode, monitor mode, etc. I'm going to leave them on the original. You have your gaming mode where you can turn that on if you're going to be doing gaming. And then what you could do is hit play. This is also where you're going to set up your firmware. Now, there is more customization here, and I just want to show you that. Oh, and by the way, one other thing to mention that these are multi-point as well, so these can connect to multiple devices at the same time. So you'll notice that you have your HD audio codec, multi-point connection if that was taking place. Again, your sound modes, giving you all the details of how the actual buttons work and how you can click through things, prompt volume, Bluetooth settings, HD audio codec, and you can see what sampling settings you have. And again, this is going to give you a lot of flexibility and, again, configuration choices, again, based on what you feel your needs are. So guys, that wraps up our review. See you in the next video.